because I finished it.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Several brave officers of the
Corvo,
state are dead.
over. I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. They said you'd come out here. I can still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here. This is the Hound Pit's pub, closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can. I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress. I'm sure the Admiral is anxious to meet you. It wasn't easy getting you here.
Let's just make a little bit of extra cash where we can. I'm just gonna kind of skip over the messages and the notes and the books. If anybody wants to read them, they can pause, read away to their heart's content. Let's go in and see the people in charge.
I wouldn't hang about if I were you. From what I understand, time's getting short.
So it's starting at last, Admiral. We've found our man. Even after 6 months in Cold Ridge Prison, he slipped out like it was nothing.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pit's pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight. And in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry. You must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes. Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested. Good to have you with us, Corvo. Nothing against the others, but there's no substitute for a man who's done his service for the crown.
Stay alert and stay loyal.
Nothing quite like being the royal protector and scrabbling around for coins, things to get you.
Have you talked to Piero
through the
yet?
day.
He made the weapons we left for you on your way out of Cold Ridge Prison. Go see him when you can.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil's run out. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. The oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high-energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time and then observe them for years if need be to see if the formulation of energetic substances develop. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities, subject and the necessary legal amnesty.
Wonder what the exploding
Perfect.
people's
Now plug it
relatives
in.
say.
Just get it in. Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Send the lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Let's just assume we're going to find all the weapons out in the world and for the people we kill, and let's just concentrate on getting our kit upgraded. So that's. I'll take one of those. Why not?
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can. Very well. You know best. Let me know if you need anything more.
River traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery.
You've met Piero. Good. You'll want to get some rest now. You'll be needed soon.
For treatment and rehabilitation.
Is the man dangerous?
Yes, very much so, but no need to fear. He is here to work with our masters.
People say he killed the Empress.
Of course he didn't. People are foolish and believe whatever they're told.
Okay. If the Admiral trusts him, then so will I. The Admiral served in the Navy under the Empress. But something happened with the Lord Regent that drove the Admiral out. If I understand it right.
Oops. Sorry, old boy. My need's greater than yours.
Pleased to meet you, Master Corvo. I saw you at court in happier days, but you might not remember. I was once a close ally to the Lord Regent, Hiram Burroughs, back when he was just the spy master. He's one manipulative bastard, I can tell you that.
I think I never remembered if I'd seen somebody as freaky looking as you.
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which... Wallace! Please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
Tragic life of the nobility. Oh, key.
Log entry 1-4. Seems we've moved to a new... Martin's improvisation. Born fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. With Pendleton's voting block and my military connections, all we've lacked is the ability to project lethal force in a controlled manner against a previously inaccessible... to the point, we need a man who can kill the bastards for us. Corvo is more than capable of that, I have no doubt. N-bomb. Is this off? Switch. Switch, where the hell is it?
My, you must be Corvo. I am Lydia, at your service. Your room is upstairs and ready. When they told me who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be advised, the river crust infestation has spread downriver, as far as the river mouth and flooded district. Do not attempt to approach or destroy a river crust. Any items recovered from doing so are considered state property.
Please follow me to your quarters.
A man of few words, apparently.
This is your room. It was chosen to give you privacy. I understand you'll need your rest.
Two ways out. Three ways out. Back door. Main door. And out the window.
I'm sorry it's so dark. We can't risk being seen. It is a bit romantic, though, isn't it?
Oh, Lydia, you coming on to me? Kinda disappointed don't even get a door of the bedroom. Oh, no, I don't got a door. Where are we?
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that men call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
So, the plan for this is not to use these powers, but do it without, other than the basic one you get that you can't avoid. I think they're trying to give me a message. If you catch something on the edge, pull yourself up. There's some hell of an ugly people in this world. Coming for you, sunshine. Wee baldy man's gonna have a bad day some point. So these are special police with kind of explosive arrows on their bows and shields round about them and protective suits. However, they do require power. We shall see when we Tall boys, that's what they're called.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning. All of time is meaningless here, neither seconds nor centuries. Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky. The one who walks here is all things, cradle songs of comfort and bones gnawed by teeth.
That is the voice of the Empress. So the dirty bugger is giving me the Empress's heart.
This is the place from which those who dabble in the black arts draw their power. And this place is their doom.
I was very near a mad doom there as well. Do not stand on chests when you're about to open them.
I can feel a great age ending.
So, dark vision lets you see through walls, and if you upgrade it, it lets you see the important things like the wires of alarm systems, etc. Blink you've seen, bounce forward. Possession 2 levels. Level 1 lets you possess animals like rats and fish, and level 2 allows you to possess humans for a short space of time. Bend time, 2 levels of that. Level 1 it slows time for a period. Level 2 it stops time for a period. Devouring swarm, basically summon a rat swarm that you can get them to kill people or kill devour corpses. Wind blast, basically a mini hurricane. Now, for the purpose of the playthrough, I'm not going to upgrade these because I don't know if they count against having upgrades. So you have to have Blink 1 because you get it automatically. So that's all we're going to take. We're not really going to go for a stealth run, so we don't really need shadow kill or anything like that.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
A reminder to all citizens, inspect your neighbors' faces closely. If there is any sign of blood on the eyelids or cheeks, you must notify one of the City Watch. Early stages of the plague involve coughing and fever, and can often be remedied by the liberal consumption of Sokolov's elixir. Once bleeding from the eyes occurs, death is inevitable. All suspicions of plague, regardless of severity, must be reported. Attention Dunwall citizens. River traffic is forbidden from landing in the Distillery District due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the Flooded District for treatment and rehabilitation.
I suspect rehabilitation is a bullet in the back of the head. I have to watch here because the fish are vicious wee buggers. They will bite you like that. And you see that one gave me quite a nasty nip. We're only taking this one because we have to. There's a quest to further the game. In future, we won't go out of our way to get them. That bloody fish is in there waiting for me. That's typical. I'm going to get killed by a bloody fish.
Part of the soul live in the heart? If the heart keeps beating, does that mean that the spirit is never released into oblivion? I can keep a heart beating forever with electricity, but what does that mean for any essence trapped within? It'd be easier if I created these processes in waking hours. I am uneasy pursuing avenues that emanate from my dreaming mind.
So you can point the heart at people when you get close enough.
Each and every night the black-eyed outsider visits upon Piero's dreams. He is Piero Joplin. Even now he visualizes the next invention. Astonishing. I wish you could see it too.
Havelocks, what can I do for you?
Buy anything more? If I... Scavenge outside, and then we'll go in and get our first mission.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Caldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us. And if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the How Pits.
Admiral Havelock has seen more corpses than all the rest put together. He has killed whales and men for profit and pleasure.
Glad to see you got your rest, Corvo. You'll need it.
Oh, Corvo? If you've a moment. Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me, but my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison, and I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
And that's Lena Headey, Cersei of Game of Thrones, and the chief villain in Dread. Jeff Kernow was the guy that came off the ship with you right at the start, down into the boat and led you through the town, or to the Empress. So he wasn't in the conspiracy. So
When you want to set out, just give the
him
word.
live.
Ready to go? Just give the signal.
Let's get out there and get killing things.
It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. The City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. Then there are the real odd birds living on the fringes, like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. Don't know which is worse. You just take your pick.
Right, so I'm going to save it here and stop this video and just put this video up as a wee kind of between missions, just to make them a wee bit shorter. People can skip this one if they don't want to see the non-combat stuff. Back in a bit.